Let's discuss this and more with Stacey Washington. She's the host of Stacey on the Right, the co-chair of Project 21. Also with us, executive director of USA Strong, Erin Elmore, and also producer and director Robbie Starbuck. Robbie is also a congressional that Cuomo had signed himself to get on the Me Too bandwagon. He said in that press conference this week that he could not fathom how what he said or did could have been interpreted as offensive or hurtful. He knew that this woman was a sexual assault victim, yet he brought it up and he propositioned her, or he made her feel very uncomfortable, suggesting that the two of them could have a sexual relationship. He doesn't get it. This guy's living in his own head.
It's really sad. It's really troubling. I am an attorney. I'm certainly not his attorney, but if I was, I would tell him to stop talking, because every word that comes out of his mouth, he just digs a deeper and deeper hole. And it's really sad. I feel terrible for these women. I feel terrible for all victims. I just hope that we are not talking about the sexual assault because it's a lesser of the two evils of the nursing home death. I don't mean us here at Newsmax. I mean the mainstream media, because the mainstream media is really focusing on these sexual assault allegations, and they should. Don't get me wrong, they absolutely should. But they should also be focusing on what happened in these nursing homes and how there was a massive, almost conspiracy and cover-up. So both of these issues need to be dealt with. They need to be dealt with separately and in different fashions, because they're both serious, they are both troubling, they are both immoral, and they are both wrong. And I would venture to say that Cuomo's political career is over.
You know, I just empathize so much with the young woman, Miss Bennett. You could tell that this was someone who was not just grasping at straws. This is a very clear story.
Absolutely. Thank you, Robbie, Erin, and Stacey. You're going to sit with us. We're going to have you back in the next hour. We're going to discuss Michael Brown's dad. 2021 Issues Conference, and during it, Speaker Nancy Pelosi, they gathered together, they discussed their agenda for the next 2 years. But here's Pelosi discussing an interaction that she had with her grandkids that's getting a lot of attention on social media. Take a listen.
In order to open these doors, we do not say open sesame. We say open Biden. That's our magic word. Open Biden. I love it.
For the full transcript, you can find it on Nancy Pelosi's website. We went and found it there because we were in disbelief, but this is real. Erin, did she what was this? This was really weird. She almost looked like she was kind of on something. Your thoughts?
I mean, she does not seem that she was cogent or competent to even be talking on camera at that moment. What is she talking about? Where is the direction that she's going here? I'm assuming she's speaking about the school issue, and we already know that Biden is basically complicit with the teachers' unions here. These teachers' unions are holding our children hostage, and all this is doing is hurting kids, generally speaking, that can't afford to go to private school. So it's creating a bigger chasm between the haves and the have-nots. A lot of these inner city children, by the way, get 2 of their 3 meals for the day within the schools. They have been out of school for over a year. So what Nancy Pelosi meant by this comment is very hard to ascertain, but what she should be saying, what President Biden should be saying is, teachers unions, quit using our children as political pawns and open these schools right now. A year is long enough. These teachers are fine to go back to school. Look at our frontline medical workers. Look at our truck drivers. Look at our grocery store clerks. They have been working diligently and safely for a year. Let's get our teachers back to work, and let's get our children learning.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's not about the kids. It seems to be about the adults.